Hello everyone! In this video I would like to talk about yet another type of malware present in the 2020s. As the title states, it's called Your File's Ready to Download. Optionally some extension might be added, like .exe or .zip. Why is it named so? To be honest, I'm unsure myself. I just called it like that. There's no specific signature for it, or really any nomenclature for that kind of malware. If you look into the recent past, say year 2016, 2017, many money-hungry people used bundlers and inserted OpenCandy in their software installers. Just take a look back at download.com or Softonic or really any other fake download manager website. That's just a part of the job though, you also have to spread it. And so they used a bunch of fake download template engines, just like you see on screen right now, which is of course called Your File's Ready to Download.zip, and my download link is ready. And the best part is that those template engines had page title passed through the URL, which is the case here as well. Just look at that. My file's ready to download. How about we try to write something else? Actually, let's just spam that. Okay, you see, that just changed the title. Just because I swapped the argument for my spam. Hello, my name is Andrew. How about that? Oh, it uses %20, so it doesn't even parse the web codes, or whatever this is called, the %20. Well, anyway, since those people were probably terrible at using those engines, they just passed this name, Your File is Ready to Download, as an argument, thinking it was a description. It used to be a rare coincidence to get a lucky Your File is Ready to Download page and then the so-called file, but now it seems to be completely gone, partly because of the scammers that started actually trying to bait people. Back in 2021, in my largest performed malware run, which is malware 10 by the way, I managed to somehow get a Microsoft installer called like that. And it was just a party time after I started it. You can see on this page, we've got Malwarebytes, version 4 something correct, keygen free download. Not that convincing, I'd say, but still better than Your File's Ready to Download. Time advances and so do scams. I'm not trying to tell this kind of scam is even partially gone, because it's in full swing at the moment. It's just the files are not called as the description template anymore. Kind of sad, because it was funny, but I still managed to outsource a few pages for the sake of the demonstration. For instance, we've got this, this, and this. Obviously, this one is Russian, but I can translate it for you. It's gonna translate? Yes. A fake uTorrent page. In fact, this kind of scam is so widespread, it didn't even take me 5 minutes to gather up everything shown in this browser. How many pages are there? Probably more than 10. You just have to Google some licensed software and append crack or free to it. Let's try it out actually. Oh, you see, I already did it. That's how I actually got it. All the pages up top. Say, download Kaspersky crack full version. Say we got that. And of course, crackglobal.com, procrackers.org, cyberspc. Once you Google it, basically, you will be greeted by all these pages that look more or less the same. And the domain names aren't much different either. Like, they're pretty different, but you can feel the same vibe, if you know what I mean. Crack Global, Procrackers, CybersPC, Cracked Soft PC, Procrack file. Not the best quality, not something you would trust. So let's talk about the inside. The inside of these sites is ordinarily WordPress, which you can confirm by just looking at the favicon or however it's called, basically the page icon. It's a simple template engine you can use to create articles or malicious sites apparently. The structure is persistent across such websites. The page begins with the domain name as a title, well, Cyber's PC in this case. Then you've got a navigation bar, which most likely works. We can try it. PC software, yeah, you'll get all the articles. Antivirus software also got all the articles. Then most of the times you got a search box, recent posts, categories, and all the miscellaneous stuff. The article itself, or should I quote it, article, is a search tag query, Malwarebytes crack version 4, and the article body always begins with a big juicy button. In this case it's download crack. And would you guess it, it's a fake download button. The rest of an article is just filler. Yeah, it's just complete water. You don't even want to read it. Sometimes those articles contain keys, which in this case, it's just spam. I can tell with a high degree of confidence, this is just a keyboard spam. The keys aren't even consistent. Anyway, and sometimes, very rarely, I should note, there is an actual download link to cracked software, albeit through many URL shorteners that show malicious ads. For instance, AdFly, which spams you with notifications. And you can just shorten anything, YouTube, and you get some suspicious as heck link, chuckshost.com. And sometimes even multiple URL shorteners. So you basically take this link, hold up, let me show you. You take that link, boom. Now you go to another stupid URL shortener that promises you money. Then you place the first shortened URL and then you shorten it again. Boom, you got another domain. Now you earn money from the first page. Oh my god, dude, this is terrible. I didn't even know shortest was that terrible. That's an... God damn. Holy heck. I'm now invested a bit. I wanna see what it contains. Dude. Now I can skip the ad. And land right into the ad fly. Come on, show me the money. There you go. And the classic of this genre is the article always ends with the same download link. It doesn't matter that it looks different, it's just a different button, but the link is the same. Let me show you. ls3.xyz looks not suspicious. How about we copy that? SS in the back, but they lead to the same place. You can just trust me. They probably made it the different domain for telemetry. Like, for instance, what kind of button works the best on such websites? Either way, I have not seen an instance where that rule did not work. All these pages I've seen in the past year were of the same composition. Malicious link at the beginning. There it is. Then the article full of water. And the malicious link at the end. And you got a bunch of comments. I don't know how you leave one. Oh, it's very inconvenient. Never read those. You're a really good webmaster using WordPress, first of all. Exactly, the best webmaster. The website loading pace is incredible. It sort of feels that you are doing any distinctive trick. That's probably an idiom lost in translation. And the contents are a masterpiece. Yep, I agree. Leave a comment down below if you also think that the contents are a masterpiece and I am a really good webmaster. Thank you. Well, the entire idea behind these sites is to get you to click on one of those malicious links that will either bring you to a fake download template page. I got a bunch of them. Each website gave me a different outcome. Or a notification scam, which I only got one of them. Damn, it's obviously Russian, man. If you want to know more on the notification scam, you can click on the card on the top right. I have made a video on that previously. So once you're on the hook, you download the promised file, which is located at the Discord CDN. And we all know Discord CDN is the best file hosting, which is definitely not suspicious. And normally, you get a password-protected double archive. Basically a sandwich. An archive with a password text file and another password-protected archive. Probably to avoid AV detection. In this case, it's just flat non-encrypted setup.exe and a folder with privacy policy. I actually kind of want to look at it. What kind of stuff do they say here? Acer User Experience Improvement Program. Did I just copy paste it? They definitely copy pasted this from Acer. What the heck? Right, and then we got the setup.exe, which is a malicious file, obviously. So in most of the archives you get a sandwich, and you can kind of see what malware we are dealing with here. The executable that you'll decompress will at best be a pop installer. At worst, it might be a keylogger or a miner, which is such a pain in the bum to get off your computer. So, without further ado, let's see what the rest of my wide range of fake download websites holds. Okay, your file's ready to download, let's get it. Download file u.txt. The text file is also generated on the fly using the URL argument. The next one is a notification scam. How about we click download? Yep. Download requires confirmation. That is not true. Once you have mp3dance.live, actually, what's that? mp3dance.live. What's that site? It's just an empty page. I'll click allow or block. What should we click? I'll click allow. It redirects us to the Russian file dumpster. So I'm not gonna bother with that, because we already got scammed. We will get pop-up notifications in the corner. And there you go, that's what I called a sandwich previously. We got a password text file, which is just obviously filler. Then we got the password protected archive. You see, file setup is encrypted. Let's get this out of here. Using the same password, another not really convincing executable file. 654 megabytes. Is it filled with zeros? Wait, is it filled with zeros actually? I am kind of curious. Let's pass it through HXD. I'm gonna open it up and just pass the exe through it. If there are many zeros at the end, that means they just padded it, yes. And why, you might ask? Why would anyone pad an exe file with 0 bytes? Which does not add information, it just inflates the size of the executable? The answer is pretty simple. You cannot upload files more than 500 something megabytes to VirusTotal, which is a really useful site to detect malware. You see the executable code and somewhere, and it just ends somewhere here, which is maybe 50 megabytes, I'd give it that. The best way to find the original size is to just trim all the 0 bytes at end. But no, I will not do that. That is just great. We are on a Discord CDN streak tonight. Yeah, they don't have consistency here. Okay, that seems like an NSIS installer. Setupper. And now it's called setupfiles.exe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, now the installer icon is different. Okay, and finally we've got Mediafire. Is it a direct link? No, it's not. It's patch. And Mediafire also pushes ads on you. This is gonna be World of Tanks? Huh? Come on. Yep. Damn, dude, I didn't even have to guess it. See what we got inside. Okay, that I have not ever seen a file name like this. This should be interesting. Okay, and that is a goat setup, as we call it. Alright, let's begin. With setup.exe. It has started. 200 megabytes in memory. And just a quick side note, I'm doing this in a virtual machine. This might not work as intended because some of those malwares include anti-VMs. Just like in this case, you see it just terminated and the file got deleted. Setup files. Yes, Samsung portable SSD software I trusted, definitely. It also kills itself, right? Yeah. How about this? The goat setup. Seems like that's where we got problems. Yeah, these things do not work on virtual machines. Hold up, let me get a host. I want to see what they do. Okay, excuse me for the video quality. This is the host I've got, and this is just a quick host setup that I've made. And this is Windows 8 build 7850. For some reason I had a pen drive with it, so, well, we've got this installed. Nothing else? Okay, I don't care. It's not genuine. See, that's a beta version. But anyway, who cares? I got basic drivers on it, and we got it tested. Let us begin. First of all, let's start with setup, which is one-click maintenance, which did not work the previous time I tried to run it, which was on a virtual machine. Let's run it as an administrator. Consent. There you go. Okay, while it's trying to acquire something, let's try running other files like setupfiles.exe, which also did not work. And on this computer, it apparently does. Setup.exe deleted itself. Probably left something in the temp folder. Let's see, start, %temp, %. Anything we've got here? Not much. Setup files is also gone. What this might be, it could also very much be an task manager hook. Yes, you can hook a task manager to not show the process. And it happened multiple times in the past to me. This is a really smart and a dirty trick. Let's try the setup file. gonna kill itself immediately? Nope. The hard drive is clicking. It is doing something. But okay, we got the Watcher again. The Watcher. Yeah, not much else. How about goat setup? It should definitely run. Come on. Oh. Okay. Now we're getting to it. To the juice. Oh, look at the process list. Oh man. 56665.exe. What is this? It's downloading something again. Or MGR. And T-host wins. Okay. We've got infected with an adware, most likely. I have had this previously, and this is one of the juiciest versions of, I'd say, fake downloader or the fake installer, fake crack. Now we got svs.exe. I kind of want to see the location. It's now in roaming. I am highly confident it is an adware and a miner. Both are the modules of the same executable. It's gonna continue running. Yeah, now it installed putty. Okay. What else is gonna happen? This is gonna install me a ShadWow VPN. Happened the last time. Alright, yeah, we've got a few miners. These are miners. The icons are completely different, but you can test it with Wireshark. See what IPs they hit up. I'm not gonna do this tonight, but all these executables are made solely to make it as difficult as possible to clean up. Arxiv. If you literally translate it or transliterate that to Russian, that means archive, which is a good point. That means it is of Russian origin. Similar to Trojan Wundo, actually. Wundo used the same tactics. To-do company name, to-do file. This is a Visual Studio template manifest. I love it. But yeah, and we are now infected pretty severely, I'd say. And on the next boot, it will persist and you will have difficult times removing it. Definitely not with free antiviruses. They'll probably detect the module in LSASS, the local session manager, and they're just gonna take it out. Your computer will boot loop. So not the best idea. Your best bet would be probably manual cleanup. Or, I don't know, probably better software like Malwarebytes. The best approach out of all these would be a reinstall. I'm saying this straight up, completely honestly. If you got a virus that is difficult to clean up, you just reinstall your machine. That's the safest and more time consuming, but still the most effective way. And with that, thanks for watching and take care.